I'm bringing some of the wisest, successful, most inspirational human beings on this planet into your classrooms for your benefit.
When everything was stacked against me, that's when I was at my best.
You never know when the days could stop counting. That's when you make them count.
You gotta shoot your shot.
We all have the ability.
I can do anything I put my mind to.
And they took a leap of faith. These are the answers, the blueprints. I'm providing them to you. I have this heart that bleeds for the youth of this country because we need to learn to lead. We need to elevate ourselves. That's how this world changes. It starts with you.
My name is Brent Camalich, and I am the CEO, head dude, whatever you want to call me, of a company called Dude Be Nice.
The Dude Be Nice project celebrates the unappreciated, everyday heroes that surround us. They make these people feel appreciated through grand gestures of kindness and share these stories through viral videos that touch millions of hearts.
My dad was a high school principal, and one of the things that he instilled in me early on was you're only as good as the people on your staff. From the custodian to the administrative staff to the teachers. He just instilled in me this just respect for people in general, and especially those that are working hard, even if they're in a job that may not be the most glamorous front and center job. Oftentimes those people aren't appreciated, so we wanted to create this thing where we throw these epic surprise parties and say thank you. We're gonna make this the best day ever for a bunch of people that are part of the Mountie Nation. We wanted to get kids involved in that so they can experience what it's like to do nice things for other people without any expectation of something in return. We started filming these stories, and that's evolved into this thing called the Dude Be Nice project.
Being close friends with Brent, he seems like a very outgoing, loving guy, but even he suffered from depression in college.
I was always up in front of people, always speaking, and that kind of life of the party wherever I was, right? And then that became very uncomfortable for me. All of a sudden, out of kind of nowhere, experiencing intense anxiety, and that leading to getting super depressed and losing a ton of weight, not being able to eat, not being able to sleep. It was challenging for my entire college.
Fortunately for Brent, he was surrounded by friends that he could lean on when times got tough.
I'll never forget actually confiding in my best friend, and guys don't do that a lot, it's all everything's cool, you just kind of make fun of each other, and that's your relationship. And so it was my first time actually confiding in a friend, being like, hey man, this is how I feel. And while he didn't fully understand it at the time, he was supportive, and I'll never forget kind of just feeling okay, someone kind of knows and he still loves me, and that was important. Friendship has always been really important to me. True relationships are built on transparency and vulnerability, getting to actually know each other and being open about things. You can still be successful even dealing with that adversity.
After college, Brent started working for advertising and news stations. He quickly realized that all these mainstream media outlets were focused on spreading negativity, and he decided it was time to make a change.
I was making more money than I ever thought I'd make. I realized dude, that's not what I want to be about. I don't want to live to tell these sad, tragic stories. I got to do something that's more fulfilling. I started realizing what I like, what I'm good at. I love building brands. I love telling stories, just not the sad ones, and I love working with young people. Around August 2014, we were having our first baby. I quit my job, my wife quit her job, and I was like, all right, let's do this.
Brent wanted to do something different and spread positivity, so he started an apparel company called Dude Be Nice. The idea was simple: spread good vibes.
We kind of do a lot of the things that are the antithesis of what you see that's really popular. So there's been shirts that are I hate you, we're really negative on there. So we're let's do something opposite of that and make that cool. So it's let's be friends, why not? You don't always get it right. Sometimes there's things that everyone loves that you don't really understand why, or things that people just don't buy. That's a challenge of having a business. Sometimes you get it right, sometimes you get it wrong, but hopefully you learn from kind of what works and what isn't working and make better decisions in the future.
Brent's an awesome dude. He really cares, and he took a leap of faith, and that's hard to do, to get out of a 9-to-5 or something you're truly not passionate about and create something of your own.
There have been many days and times where I've asked myself, do I want to keep doing this? Why am I doing this? We weren't making a lot of money, we weren't selling stuff.
We were working out of Brent's living room.
It's been challenging. It's just taken time. It's taken going to events all over the country, carrying 10 boxes by myself and showing up and one by one telling people what this company is and selling them on this idea that we're trying to do good in the world.
At the beginning, it was a flop, but he had an idea to expand his message beyond clothing.
Dude, be nice.
When we first launched the Dude Be Nice project a couple years ago, we're like, I hope this goes viral, like millions of people are gonna love this. And it was like, wah wah, we had like a couple hundred people watch and we're like, oh, maybe next time.
Brent pushed through the resistance and believed in his idea, and eventually it caught the attention it deserves.
This is going to be something we do to show that we are a positive community, that we do positive things.
And I think what these guys are just trying to tell you is that you're making a huge impact on this campus. Sure enough, like over time, like we just kind of kept doing it and it's caught on. And now that 200 and something views has turned into like 30 million plus, and opportunities to work with CBS, big companies that want to infuse our stuff and our stories into what they're doing as well. So we did a Dude Be Nice project last weekend, and it's pretty rad that the newspaper showed up and it became like the front page, the story that we went and did this thing for these 3 awesome moms. Today we are recognizing 3 people that probably have one of the most difficult jobs in the world, and their job is being mom. It's just nice to create some good news out there when there's so much negative stuff. Significance doesn't have to be monumental. We all have the ability in terms of how we talk to people, how we include people, to make a huge difference.
Dude Be Nice has made an impact across the nation. It's enabled students and communities to share stories of love and positivity for those who mean the most to them. These stories show how meaningful it is to reach out and show somebody that you care.
To see other schools and organizations make Dude Be Nice a part of like their community, there's something really special about that. When you are constantly appreciative, the sky's the limit in terms of the joy that you can have and the joy that you can bring to other people.
Think about somebody in your community. It could be someone at your school, someone that works down the street, somebody you rely on. You personally can reach out and let them know, hey, I appreciate you.
Check out our Dude Be Nice project, share it with your friend, maybe create your own Dude Be Nice project with or without us, and make a big impact in your community by saying thanks to a person or a group on campus. Do it in a fun, creative, and meaningful way. Make your own gear. We're an apparel company, a fashion brand, but you can make it personalized for your community. Use Dude Be Nice as your platform to make a big splash and show others how much they matter to you, and I promise it's gonna make their life awesome, but your life more awesome as well.